What the server does in this point is something you need to copy if you want to start winning more points when your opponent attacks the net.
And you had to win by 2, so you could be 4-3, which would have been
Now, this video footage is courtesy of the Hendy, which is a tennis league in Atlanta, Georgia, who they'll post their videos. So it's really fun to go through them and analyze and show how you can copy what they do correctly to improve your game. Now, right here at the top of the screen, this is Duncan. This is William. So William attacks the net because he gets a short ball. Smart. And he goes forward. And one thing is when you approach down the line, one of the benefits is that you don't have very far to go to then bisect your opponent's cross court and down the line pass. Cross court is great, especially if you can hit cross court to the backhand, but then it is a farther distance for you to have to cover in order to then bisect the passing shot. So there is a benefit to both, and he chose down the line. Now, right here at the top of the screen, Duncan makes a really smart decision. I want you to watch the way he lobs this ball. What do you notice? He is not lobbing with topspin. Super smart. Here's why. What you see with most recreational players is they think that all lobs have to be topspin that goes over your opponent's head and lands behind them. Most recreational players think that lobs are offensive, where you're trying to win the point and bounce the ball behind your opponent. But that's not what Duncan tries. And we know that because he uses a volley grip and he just pops the ball straight up into the air. What he's doing is he is forcing William to have to deal with a really difficult overhead. A rapidly descending ball, I didn't mean to put that arrow there, but right there, a rapidly descending ball that is very difficult to time. And because of that, William hits the net. One of the things that I love to see is how long lobs stay in the air. So let's check out how long his ball stays in the air. So he's hitting the ball right there. So let's put the timer down and let's see how long this ball stays in the air by the time William makes contact with the overhead. So we're going and all right there. 2.26. What you'll notice is the success rate for an overhead drops quickly when the lob stays in the air for 2 seconds or more. And what you'll see is if Duncan can make the ball go in the air and stay up there for 2.5 seconds, oh my gosh, Duncan, if you can do that, you can start making the ball rapidly descend 9.8 meters per second as it drops due to gravity's acceleration. You will win 95% of those points because really your opponent doesn't practice lobs, or I should say overheads, off extremely high lobs. I mean, just think about it for all of us watching, right? When was the last time you went to a tennis lesson and the coach worked on your overhead with really high lobs that went way up into the air and rapidly descended and you were in no man's land hitting jump overheads, right? Rarely does that happen. That's the benefit of lobbing super high and just allowing your opponent to mess up the overhead rather than you trying to squeak this perfect lob with topspin up over the head, which ends up just usually landing like long anyway. So really smart on your part, Duncan. For all of you watching, the next time your opponent comes to the net and you're thinking of lobbing, don't think that you have to hit topspin. Just pop the ball up way in the air. Force them to hit an overhead they usually don't practice, and the chances of winning go way up. If you want to learn the exact same strategies that the pros are using to help them win more matches, then check out the Singles Playbook by Fuzzy Yellow Balls. Over 50 pages of strategy after strategy, all based on the style of opponent you play against. Simply put your phone or tablet up over the QR code, and up pops a short video from Will Hamilton over at Fuzzy Yellow Balls showing you how to use each strategy. To get it, simply use my link. It's in the description. I'm also going to pin it in the first comment. So click right there to check out the Fuzzy Yellow Balls Singles Playbook so you can start winning more singles matches. Lob super high, forcing your opponent to screw up, and there's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.